Stop cooking them dry pork chops and trying to cover it up with A1 sauce. Hey, today we got 1.5 inch center cut bone-in pork chop, and we're about to show you how to make this moist and tender out on the grill. We got these pork chops here, and a big thing with these pork chops, it's a lean cut of pork. So what we're gonna have to do before we put these on the grill is throw them in a salty marinade. I got one that I like here that I really think changes the game as far as when you go to grill these things. It's Allegro marinade. You can get this at Walmart, but if it's not in your area, you can definitely order this on Amazon. But the first thing we gotta do to get these ready is put these in the bag, get the marinade on them. Big thing with this marinade too is 6 to 8 hours. That's all you really need. Anything other than that, you're just doing too much, I think. And if you let this thing go all day, what you're gonna see is big brown spots on your meat, and it's gonna get it really salty. So go ahead. I'll pour almost a whole bottle in here. I save just a little bit because I throw them in the mushrooms when I cook them, but you know, that's not really a part of this video, but it's a little tip if you do like mushrooms. Yep, so all I'm gonna do now is zip this bag up, get the air out. And one thing I'm gonna do is kind of separate the pork chops. They're not completely submerged, so I'm gonna set them in a plate and I'm gonna flip them every 2 hours, and I'm gonna let them sit there for 6 hours, but 6 to 8 hours definitely. You can do these overnight, but take them out and set them on a plate and then cook them in the evening or whatever you do, but don't leave them in that marinade for 24, 48 hours. It's too much. You're gonna regret it. All right, we'll see you on the grill. So these pork chops been marinating now for 6 hours. We got the Pitboss heated up to 275, or we at least got it preheating at 275. I'm gonna go ahead and put the pork chops on. We're gonna let these sit for a while just to get some good smoke flavor on there. And then when they hit the internal temperature of about 135, 140, we're gonna crank this thing up to 500 degrees and finish them off with a sear. So here we go. All right, so we're about to put the pork chops on, but we got the smoke tube fired up just to give it a little extra flavor. These aren't gonna be on here too long, maybe 30 minutes, I would think, till they get up to that, you know, 130, 140 mark, and we go to sear them. So I'm gonna close my little plate here, and then get the pork chops on. I do have my grill grates in there because we will use them at the end for the sear. There goes one. There goes two. See that dark color that marinade gives them? I mean, that's what you're looking for. You don't want it deep in the meat. You just want it coating the outside, because this stuff, like I said, is salty. It's gonna make it taste real good. But anyway, we're gonna let these things sit on this grill. I'm gonna close this lid and we'll come back when we get ready to sear them off. All right, so it's been about 30 minutes. We're gonna check on these pork chops and how they're doing. All right, so these chops are up to 130. We do got the grill turned up as high as it'll go. Got the grates on here. They're about at 550 right now, so we're about to sear them off. We're just gonna give them a good press. Yeah, we're gonna do a minute on each side. Or we're gonna do a minute and then give it a quarter turn, do a minute, flip it, y'all get the point. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this timer set. And we'll be back when we got these things. Alright, we on our final turn, we've let our minute go. The only thing we're gonna do now is add a little bit of this butter. But if you look at these chops right now, they're already glistening. There's no way these things are dry. We're just doing this butter to add a little flavor. We're gonna pop a little bit here. it on this one. We're just gonna let it get good and hot and happy. And we'll see y'all back in the house. We finally got these things pulled off. They've been hanging out on the board for about 10 minutes now. So we're gonna go ahead and cut into this thing, see what it looks like, see what it tastes like. Oh, that thing is just freaking juicy as it can be. Let's go ahead and cut some piece off. Man, that's freaking amazing. You can't get that at Outback, I guarantee freaking it. Look, guys, so we got these pork chops cooked, and they are freaking phenomenal. No dry pork chops here. But thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.